Welcome back to Rapid Report, where we bring you the facts fast and unfiltered. Today we're diving into a developing scandal that could have major implications for U.S. national security and its ongoing battle against organized crime. Over the weekend, federal agents carried out a massive raid on a clandestine party in Colorado, uncovering what authorities describe as a hub of illegal activity. But the real shocker? Active-duty U.S. military personnel were allegedly involved, not just as attendees but as security for the event. Let's break it down. According to law enforcement sources, the DEA, FBI, and local sheriff's departments stormed an underground nightclub in Colorado late Saturday night following multiple noise complaints. Inside, they found more than 200 people, some reportedly undocumented immigrants, others U.S. citizens, along with drugs, firearms, and evidence of possible human trafficking. But here's where it gets explosive. Initial reports from Denver Channel 7 reveal that among those detained were active-duty U.S. soldiers from Fort Carson, a major army base nearby, and they weren't just there to party. Some were allegedly providing security for the event, raising immediate red flags about possible collusion between military personnel and criminal organizations. The U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Division has confirmed that soldiers were present but has not disclosed exact numbers or their roles. However, sources suggest more than a dozen military personnel were involved, some as patrons, others as hired security. This is a major breach of protocol. U.S. soldiers are strictly prohibited from engaging in private security work, especially at events linked to criminal activity. The fact that they were allegedly guarding a party where MS-13 members and Sinaloa Cartel associates were present suggests either extreme negligence or something far more sinister. Federal officials initially focused on MS-13, a gang the Trump administration has repeatedly targeted in its immigration crackdowns. But buried in the details? At least one confirmed Sinaloa Cartel operative was at the party. Yet this detail was not highlighted in official statements. Critics argue this fits a pattern. While the administration aggressively pursues MS-13, it has avoided high-profile arrests of Mexican cartel members on U.S. soil. Meanwhile, cartels continue smuggling fentanyl and other drugs across the border, raising questions about whether political or financial interests are influencing enforcement priorities. This isn't just about one wild party, it's about systemic issues. Military discipline. How did soldiers get assigned or volunteer to guard a criminal-linked event? Who gave the orders? Cartel infiltration. If cartels can recruit U.S. military personnel, how deep does their influence go? The arms trade. The U.S. is the world's top arms exporter. Leaked documents suggest cartels often obtain military-grade weapons. Are they being supplied by rogue elements within the system? Meanwhile, Mexico's government has seized on the scandal, accusing the U.S. of hypocrisy in its immigration rhetoric. President López Obrador, the ex-president of Mexico, recently highlighted that Mexican migrants contribute $778 billion annually to the U.S. economy, equivalent to the world's 10th largest GDP. The White House, however, continues to tout its border policies. Border czar Tom Homan even claimed, "Mexico is paying for the wall," a reference to Trump's 2016 campaign promise, though Mexico has repeatedly denied funding any barrier. Right now, the Pentagon is conducting a joint investigation with the DEA. Key questions remain. Will soldiers face court-martial, or will this be swept under the rug? Are there more cartel military connections yet to be exposed? Will this force a reckoning in U.S. drug enforcement strategies? We'll be tracking this story closely. That's all for this video. Stay with us for more relevant information. Please leave me a comment below. Your opinion is very important to us. If you like my content, give it a like and subscribe. I'm Zach Curry, and this was your Rapid Report.